finding the right partner to work with is like finding your soulmate. It's important as if you're getting married to this person. Actually, your partner is somebody that you might see more hours every day than your wife or husband. So I think it's really, really important to find the right people to work with. And I've been getting a lot of questions lately as to how to find the right partner to work with as a designer. So I'm gonna give you my perspective around it and also what I've been seeing from friends and people that I know around me. First of all, I'm so lucky to have really amazing partners working with me at the new school. So I can really tell you how that makes a difference, to work with people that you love working with and you contribute to each other's, strengths, and that really creates, a group that can achieve amazing things. And I think the first thing that really matters to me, but I think really makes it work, is that you all share the same values as people, and you all want to strive for the same thing. Because if one of you, for example, his goal is, I don't know what, to be a millionaire, and he wants to work 20 hours every day to achieve that, and you kind of want to take it easy and work on your art, probably you're not sharing the same values and you're going to have conflicts and it's not going to work that well together. So having, shared values is super, super important. And I also think that if you know the person, like for a period of time before you partner up, it will contribute to the success. It's like you're not gonna marry somebody on the second date. You probably want to date for a while before you go into kind of a committed relationship. And being a partner with somebody, starting a business with someone, which has a lot of responsibilities together, I wouldn't do that with somebody who I just met like 2 weeks ago because we both want to start a company. So for me, for example, I knew Lior for about a year or even 2 years before, and we were just like, we worked together on a project, and then we just kept in touch, drinking coffee from time to time, until we've decided at the same time that we want to start a company. And I didn't know Ayal, our developer, the third partner at the new school, but Lior knew him for a lot of time, so it's kind of like he's the bridge between us. But because Lior knew both of us for a lot of time, that partnership, it kind of helps to bridge the trust gap, and that relationship works really, really well. A lot of people want to, if you're a designer, I'm a designer and you're a designer, so a lot of people think that starting a business with another designer is going to be cool, is going to work out. Let's start a studio together, a design studio or something like that. But I think there is something that you really want to think about, and that is, if your strengths are both the same thing as designers, for example, there's a lot of other aspects of the business that somebody else is going to need to do. And it's best if each and every one of you has different strengths, so that each and every one of you can do the different parts of the business. But if both of you want to work at the creative, you're gonna step on each other's toes, and nobody will want to do the other things in the business. For example, for us, it's great because I'm doing the creative, Lior is doing the management, finance, marketing, and Ayala is doing the development. Each one has their own core strengths, and we have like clear boundaries. And for example, I was working in a branding agency where the two partners who set it up one was the creative side and one was the business side. So they gave each other real freedom because each and every one of them had their own thing. But when I had two friends who were both designers starting a studio together, that didn't end up very well. Now, I'm not saying that it's not possible. A lot of great studios were founded by two creative people, but it's really hard because the boundaries are not clear and you want to tell the other guy what to do and so on. When I did the internship in Mexico, though, the studio was founded by two creative people, and that was each of them has their own creative space and were doing their own project. So actually the partnership was more like just to share the brand and the marketing and the rent space, but every one of them has their own space and kind of creative freedom. I'm not sure if that's what I really would call like a partnership. That's, the real major benefit of partnership is that 1 + 1 = 3, that together you're stronger than you would have been alone. So I'm not sure that kind of partnership really leads to I don't know, a great partnership where you achieve much more together. But again, I think you have to understand what's right for you, but think about that. If you want to start a business with another creative person, what are your boundaries? What are you going to do versus what are they going to do, and who's going to do all the other stuff that none of you want to do? So the 3 takeaways would be: 1, to have shared value with the person that you're partnering with; 2, have at least some experience of dating before you partner up; and 3, really define the boundaries of what each of you is doing in the partnership. It's actually a client day today. I'm working for a client, but I'm going to use my lunch break right now to have a talk with my partners around a new idea that I have for Prospero. I'm going to use the talk as an excuse to walk for a little bit since I didn't leave the house the whole day. So I'm done working for today and I'm heading to my client's office to show them what I've done. But a funny anecdote I want to share with you. I had to edit a short video for my client today where one of the employees kind of shot a video of him explaining how to use the system. And I edited the video and I sent it to them over email. But when I sent it over them, I kind of wrote a funny email because this week I was at a premiere of a movie of my friend, and I was kind of inspired by all the, the movie posters and all the quotes about the film. And so I kind of wrote like a funny email, like, this is you're invited to the premiere of the movie of this employee, and kind of wrote funny quotes about the movie and just sent it to them. And they were laughing so hard and they were just like cracked and they loved it. So it's just like to show you that sometimes you can do the job but also kind of be funny or be amusing about it, and your clients just love you for it. So it's just a funny thought. Anyway, hope you guys have a great weekend. I will catch you next week.